Alright, we got a new promotion. Brand new day awaits us. Yes, sleep. An intern now. Huzzah. Who knows, maybe we could go by train. We'll try it. It's so expensive, though. We're going by bus. Alright, so we got pronouns now. Having to always call a person, place, or thing by the names constantly in a sentence or paragraph is tiresome and makes your text clanky. That is why, when the reference is already named or understood, it is best to use pronouns. There are 3 attributes for pronouns, namely number, person, and case. Number refers to the number of nouns represented by the pronouns. They are either singular or plural. Persons is the person speaking in a sentence. First person is the one talking, second is the one being spoken to, and third person is the person being spoken about. Case refers to how the pronoun is used in a sentence, as a subject, object, or possessive. Look at the table for a complete list. Okay, so we got first person, singular is I, first person plural is we, first person singular is me, first person plural is us. First person singular, okay, so singular subject I, we, singular, so we got I, we, me, us, my, mine, our, ours. Okay, we know that. Second person, you, your, yours, yours. Then we got he, she, it, they, him, her, it, them, his, her, hers, its, their, theirs. Okay. Let's go. Correct the use of personal pronouns. Me, what? I just. Oh, no, I'm just. Because I am just going to cut right to the point. You bought me all 12 issues of Ninja Saga last year, and I've read them all. At least a dozen times. It's. Hold on. Yes, because this is a contraction of it is. Yeah, it is, yes. It's finally clear to me. I am the chosen one. With this note, I want to thank you for raising me up, but to continue my ninja training, I must spend a year with wolves. Since there are no wolves in town, I'll be living in the doghouse with Mr. Jensen's beagles. Know me? No, I will restore honor to our family name. The chosen one, Kevin. What did we miss? And I've seems correct, honestly. I don't see anything else that's a pronoun, though, unfortunately. Alright, I'm going to just cut to the point. You bought me all 12 issues. I read them all at least a dozen times. It's finally clear to me I'm the chosen one. With this note, I want to thank you for raising me up, but to continue my ninja training, I must spend a year with the wolves. Since there are no wolves in town, I'll be living in the darkhouse with Mr. Jensen's beagles. No, I will restore honor to our family name. The chosen one, Kevin. And it must be Ive, but it looks fine. Okay, it's not Ive. I knew it wasn't Ive. Oh, thank you. Not your. There we go. Completely missed it. Well, I got obviously not completely because I did get it. Correct the personal pronouns in this ad. Has to go ASAP. This walrus head has been in my family for years. I've never liked it. What? Oi. Sing a long time past. You get bored, so you put on headphones and search for a song to accompany your work. However, you get sucked into the beats and you start searching for lyrics and singing along. Eventually, your coworkers ask you to quiet down. Okay. I've never liked it. It was a gift from my father, in his will, I'm sure it's his idea of getting back at me for my alternative lifestyle he never approved of. I'm going to throw this in the dumpster. If I don't get rid of it by the end of the week, I can't... What? I can't even sleep with this in my house, so I'll be awake all night. Feel free to give me a call at any time to let me know when you can come pick it up. Oh, when you're... For some reason, my brain just autocorrects the wrong "your" to "you." Apparently. That's all the work. 100%. Awesome. Oh, base salary is 300 now. Huzzah. Congratulations on surviving basic training, champ. You've gotten your feet wet in the grammar trenches and worked your way up. Now you get to fight typographical errors at higher levels. Thank you? Does that mean I get to, a raise? You're an eager one, aren't you? Ha ha! Of course you'll be earning your regular paycheck plus this complimentary mug. There's still coffee in it. Oh, what did you expect? Free coffee with your free mug. Oh, okay. Thanks, boss. What's our grammar fact today? The closest living language to English today is Frisian. It is spoken in 3 small areas of Germany and the Netherlands. I actually did already know that. Oh, a flat screen TV. Ooh. What does it do? Oh, we can get a fridge. That actually would be useful. Stamina is actually something important to us. Or a better bed. What does the standard bed do for us right now? Can we tell? And we could get both. Better bed. Better fridge. Look at that. Living the high life here. Time to sleep. What? We got a free coffee. Ah, congrats. I guess I probably should use my coffee on occasion. Let's rental bike to work today. Sounds fun. Seems pleasant. Alright, reflexive and intensive pronouns. Besides personal pronouns, there are also reflexive and intensive pronouns, words that end in self and selves. Reflexive pronouns tell you that whoever performs the action in a sentence is also the one that receives that action. In a sentence, it can be used as a direct object, indirect object, or object of a preposition. Here is the list of reflexive pronouns. So I got myself, yourself, yourselves, himself, note not his self, herself, themselves, note not their selves or themself, ourselves, itself, and oneself. A reflexive pronoun can be a direct object in a sentence when the subject and the direct object are one and the same. Andrew rewards himself with a cup of coffee. Reflective pronouns can also act as the indirect object in a sentence. Marnie cooks English breakfast for herself every morning. Meanwhile, intensive pronouns are used to add emphasis to the subject or antecedents of the sentence. You will usually find the intensive pronoun right after the noun or pronoun it's modifying, but not necessarily. The CEO herself wrote to the stakeholders to apologize for the company's subpar performance in the first quarter. The companies! To differentiate reflexive pronouns from intensive pronouns, try to remove them from the sentence. If it still makes sense, then it is an intensive pronoun. Gotcha. Correct use of reflexive pronouns. We need to treat ourselves to a night on the town. I bought myself a new sports coat. You should get yourself a new evening gown. I talked to my roommate, Barry, about this situation. He said that he wants to take himself on a nice vacation, but doesn't have enough money. I told him that we want to take ourselves to sunny Florida, but don't have the money. Instead, I want to treat myself, it should be myself, not me-self, by spending time with you. What do you think? Oh, how sweet. More charging station, please. Okay, find all the intensive pronouns. So intensive are the ones that are, so like this one, you yourself. You yourself are at fault for this mess. We'd like to continue working ourselves. However, until our demand is met, your human employees will have to complete the work themselves. Each floor itself should have a designated outlet for every android that works there. This should be a basic android right. Until then, Android Union Leader, Electra. Okay, hold on. Here, let me drink up. Look at that. Okay, So you yourself are at fault for this mess. We'd like to continue working ourselves. However, until our demand is met, your human employees will have to complete the work themselves. Ah, yes, because themselves. Okay. However, until our demand is met, your human employees will have to complete the work. Yeah. Okay, there we go. End work. So review. I'm doing better than 0% of the players? What does that even mean? I get a perfect score. Come on. Come on. Okay, continue. Trivia of the day. The most common adjective used in English is good. Imagine if it was bad, eh? Ooh, an auto cooker. It gives out free candies. Why the picture is of a chicken, you ask? We ask the same question to our designer. I don't think we need that. We'll just sleep. Yay, we got coffee. I'm actually not much of a coffee drinker myself. Maybe we walk today. Yeah, a bit of walking. New brief. Interrogative pronouns. Just like the name, interrogative pronouns are used to ask questions. There are 4 main interrogative pronouns, namely what, which, who, and whom. Possessive pronouns, whose could also function as an interrogative. What? Possessive pronouns whose could also function as an interrogative pronoun. What is used to ask questions about things in general when the answer is an open one? What can be either a subject or an object in a clause? What do you think about the current state of the world economy? Which is used to ask for identification of a particular person or particular thing in a group. I talked to many attendants last night. Which one was your fiance? Who is used to ask questions about people in general. Who is going to speak in the annual convention? Whom is used to ask a question about people as the object in a clause to find out whom an action is being done to. It is a very formal word that is rarely used in casual spoken conversation. To whom were you sending the invitation letter? Whose is used to find out whom something belongs to. Whose car is parked right in front of the front gate? The suffix ever is sometimes added to interrogative pronouns for emphasis, to show confusion, or express a surprise. See the following examples. Whoever would stoop to this level? Whatever did happen to ruin the wedding? Awesome! Whichever will you pick? Okay. Here we go. Correct the way the interrogative pronouns are written. 4 times. I want to know why your legal What? Oh, what your legal problem is. Please let me know what you spoke with. Whom you spoke with. They gave you bad advice. Having a husband tell you a dress makes you look fat is probably not a good reason for a divorce. What do you want me to do? I think whoever told you divorce is an option is mistaken. The only attorney I know who would say that is Attorney Cheatham. Okay. Fair points. Who says that? I had an argument with Stephanie yesterday when she asked me which dress looks good on her. What kind of question is that? Who thinks I have any taste in clothing? I told her whatever you like. I thought that answer was the best. Stephanie told me to pick between a blue dress and a red dress. I knew whichever one I picked, I knew whichever one I picked was going to lead to trouble. I said the red dress looked pretty on her. She asked me what one made her look slimmer. I said the red one, and then she accused me of calling her fat. Which one? There we go. On the pile, and we're done. Perfect. Perfect day. Top score. Just like I want to see. Alright, continue. New item available. Time powder? Okay. Trivia of the day. The word Q sounds the same even if the last 4 letters are removed. Before it meant line, a Q meant the tail of a beast in medieval pictures and designs. Huh. Interesting. Anything worth buying in the store right now? Just the auto cooker. Alright, sleep seems good. I like sleep. Let's see. A power walk should be fine. It's good to get some exercise on your way to work. Morning, Nikita. Morning, what a lovely day it is, isn't it? Yes, the banging of the thunderstorm combined with the constant clattering of hail is really comforting. I know, right? How are you enjoying your job so far? It's good, not as hard as I thought. Well, I mean, you earned it, didn't you? You must have impressed them with your grammar score and talents. Yes, well, you know, work is waiting, so... Of course, have a lovely day. Holy cannoli. We totally have her job. Let's see. Demonstrative pronouns. Demonstrative pronouns are used to point something specific within a clause. They indicate objects in space and time. Can be singular or plural. Near in distance or time. This singular, these plural. This looks good. These are okay. For starter. Far in distance or time. That singular, those plural. That looks like the missing girl on the poster. Those were the days when we did not know better. Demonstrative pronouns differ from demonstrative adjectives. The former stands alone while the latter modifies a noun in a noun phrase. This was my mother's wedding dress. Demonstrative pronoun. This wedding dress goes with the family heirloom package. Demonstrative adjective. I see. Sometimes you might be confused whether that in a sentence is a pronoun or conjunction. To help you decide, change that with other pronouns such as who or which. If it does not make sense, it is a demonstrative pronoun. For example, that is non-negotiable. Which is non-negotiable? Demonstrative pronoun. It is every citizen's right that is protected by the law. It is every citizen's right which is protected by the law. Conjunction. Okay. I think. Let's look into it. Find the demonstrative pronouns. Hold on. Demonstrative. So that's the one that is... Okay, yeah. Dear Dr. Zoe, I have stumbled upon the precise correlation between zodiac signs and personality types. This is astounding. Earth signs are known for being down to earth. Those really are usually realistic people. And loud expressive personality types, these are typically people born under fire signs. Air signs are aloof. That's true too. And those born under water signs can be rather emotional. How incredible. Oh, this is astounding. There we go. Alright. All clear. Correct the use of demonstrative pronouns. I've sent NBC Legal's assessment of our new game show and their concerns. This should be satisfactory for us to proceed. You will stock the water hazard with alligators and piranhas. That is acceptable. Or, no, those are acceptable, rather. Legal did bring up one matter. The announcers comparing alligators and piranhas to sharks. These could be problematic. Oops. Legal gave me a memo, which I attached to this. Those explains? That can't be right. Really? Those explains how announcers cannot mention sharks? Legal gave me a memo, which I attached to this. Those explains how announcers cannot mention sharks during the broadcast? These shouldn't bother us, as post-production can bleep out any mentions of shark or sharks. What do you think? I think I'm confused here. This should be satisfactory. Those are acceptable. Legal did bring up one matter. The announcers comparing alligators and piranhas to sharks. These could be problematic? Really? This could... So, the announcers comparing alligators and piranhas to sharks. Okay. Legal did bring up one matter. The announcers comparing alligators and piranhas to sharks. These could be problematic. Like the comparisons, I guess. Okay. Legal gave me a memo, which I attached to this. I'm confused. What do you... What? These explain... There's no way this is right. These explains how announcers cannot mention sharks during the broadcast? I mean, if anything, this seems like it should probably be correct. Really? These explains how announcers cannot mention sharks in the broadcast. These shouldn't bother us? What? Okay, let me get a different one. There's been a mistake. Find the demonstrative pronouns. Sarah, I'm afraid I've made a mistake. Remember that plan I had? What? Oh, the plan I had for a bee superfood, turns out that was a stupid idea. I mean, I made super. This is much worse if accidentally triggered. This is a mere oversight, but I expected. Okay, just heads up. This is much worse. Turns out it's stupid. Remember that plan? Nope. That. Okay, perfect. And this one, I don't know. You've reached the end of today's work. Better try your best tomorrow. Okay, I need to review this. Okay, so this was fine. Okay, legal did bring up one matter. The announcers comparing the alligators and piranhas to sharks? What? Wait, hold on. Legal did bring up one matter. The announcers comparing alligators and piranhas to this. But sharks hadn't even been mentioned before in the documents. Right? Yeah, so why you will stock the water hazard with alligators and piranhas. Those are acceptable. Legal did bring up one matter. The announcers comparing alligators and piranhas to this? I mean, like, I guess, yeah, they can compare it to this, but sharks had not been brought up before, so, like, it makes sense that you would use them by name and not put a pronoun there. Anyways, this could be problematic. Legal gave me a memo which I attached to this, which is supposed to be this. Okay, apparently. These explains how announcers cannot mention sharks during the broadcast? During the that? What the? Okay, maybe. it's possible that maybe my brain just, here at 3 in the morning, is not prepared to understand fully what they were going for here, but this just seems wrong. Like, I imagine this could be problematic. This explains how announcers cannot mention it. And... yeah. That shouldn't bother us. Oh, I see what happened here. For some reason, all of these corrections are one word before where they should be. So legal did bring up one matter, the announcers comparing alligators and piranhas to sharks. This could be problematic. Legal gave me a memo which I attached to this. This explains how announcers cannot mention sharks during the broadcast. That shouldn't bother us. Okay, here. Okay, so I sent my feedback. Hopefully they get this error fixed. Because, yeah, I will say it's bold making a game about grammar because if you mess up the grammar, which typos are very easy to make, then like it does compromise the game somewhat. Shakespeare added over 1,000 words to the English language. Among others are birthplace, blushing, undress, torture, and many more. Yeah, that sounds like Shakespeare.